Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Coffee Company. It's great to see you after a week, and yeah, sorry I haven't been able to stream. It's not been very well at all the last week. We're still getting over it for the most part, but yesterday we had a brilliant day. Yesterday was something we couldn't miss, and long story short is we smashed it yesterday. We had a brilliant day yesterday at the London Coffee Festival. So first of all, thank you to Slayer Espresso for having us. Thank you to them for having us on their stand and allowing us to do what we do best. And we're going to talk all today about the events that happened at the London Coffee Festival. If anyone has any questions about what happened, feel free to ask them. And we look forward to telling you some stories. But for now, we're gonna welcome into the chat Miss Ellie Hoybier, as she likes to be called. She is saying, "Hey Ben, really happy for you after seeing you were in your element yesterday. Great that Spurs were too, with a thumping 5-1 victory too. Yeah, it was brilliant. Brilliant to see they didn't need me for once. Brilliant to see they didn't need me. And yeah, it's a shame I couldn't be there, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much to see that they were winning. But I had to do yesterday. Yesterday was more important, unfortunately. But it was a great day. Catman Jess is in the building saying, "Big up Ben and all the coffee beans. I missed you all very much." We all missed you as well, Catman Jess. Lovely to see you in here as well, sir. So yeah. After... need to stitch this up a bit more. Okay. Gonna have to do it. Welsh Gal is in the buildings. Big up, Sir Ben. Glad you're better. Missed you, brother. Thank you, Welshie. Hopefully you're having a great day as well, miss, and hopefully you're doing well. And yeah, we've missed doing this. And yeah, we're gonna chat all today about what we've done. And Cartman Farming Simulator saying, "Afternoon Ben and all in chat. Gonna sit in the background today. Not feeling well. Not feeling the best last few days yet. Hopefully you get better, Mr. Cartman. Hopefully you get better." It's annoying. The stitches are coming out already. I'm gonna have to ask Laura to fix my little jacket, but we're gonna take that off because I don't want to ruin it anymore. So let's put that. Oh. We need Laura to fix that. So yeah, how is everyone feeling today? How is everyone feeling? We're back. We're back with a relaxing tone, as we usually are. And yeah, we're going to try a new coffee today. We might start with a London Coffee Festival special that I made, which I absolutely adore. It is absolutely spectacular, to say the least. And it really went down with the community. We'll give you bits of the story. But one of the new coffees I'm going to try today is this from a lovely Dutch roastery called A Matter of Concrete. This was one of the guys that was sharing a stand with us yesterday. Lovely guy called Tom. Was his name? No, Rob. From Rotterdam. Great coffee. Brilliant coffee. So it was really nice to share a stand with him today. Or yesterday. Really nice guy. And it was really nice of him to give me a bag. Not a bag, a pot of his coffee. So we're going to try it. It's a similar coffee to the one I was offering. It's from Makadu, which is from Guji, Ethiopia. It's a much higher variety than I usually do a bit lower. This one is 1800 to 2100 meters, but it's still a natural coffee. So we're going to try that today. It's got great packaging, as Catman Jess said. It's great packaging. It's really cool packaging. And the guy was really nice as well. And we're not going to try this today. We might try this another day. It's from Gentleman's Baristas, who are one of the biggest companies in the UK. They were sharing the stand with us as well. They were next door to us the entire event. So a bit of friendly competition between the smallest company at the event and one of the biggest companies at the event. So yeah, we'll try it. We'll see how it matches up. This will be spectacular. I've already tried it. I tried it yesterday at the event. Rob made us some on the Slayer Espresso single group. And it was delicious. But what I will say is though, there were 3 roasters, the 3 different coffee brands on the stand yesterday. I would like you guys to guess, out of Gentleman's Baristas, A Matter of Concrete, and the coffee company, who was the busiest the entire day? Who had more visitors? I will give you a couple of minutes to guess it. You had a massive company from the United Kingdom, a legendary company from the Netherlands, and a couple of plucky bandits from Woodford in Essex, or East London, as it should be known. Who was the busiest? A small roastery versus a medium roastery versus a large roastery. Who won? Who won the event? Well, it's not even a competition, but who had the most visitors? Coffee company had the most visitors because they smelled what the cough was brewing. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go through a few more. Who had the most visitors? Get myself a water. Without further ado, I'm going to open this though. Whilst you guys are deciding, oh crap, I've ruined this nice packaging. Sorry, Rob. I know he's not watching the stream, but I've ruined his packaging. I think I've given you all enough time to deliberate. And yes, Catman Jess was correct. The coffee company was by far the busiest stand on the Slayer stand. We made a massive UK chain quake in their boots. Ooh. That's not great. Ooh. That's nice. Smells minty almost. We're going to try this later. So yes, to begin the day, the man in charge of the stand, who's a brilliant chap, Mr. Dan Fellows, who I've spoken about. I think I've spoken about him on this channel. Dan Fellows is the global, one of the global brand ambassadors for Slayer Espresso. Really nice chap he is as well. Was slightly annoyed at us when we started the event. Was ever so slightly annoyed. Because he thought 7 grams was turning up, because there was a loss of translation between the UK Slayer, the Slayer team in the UK and the Slayer team in Italy, who organised the stand for us. Because 7 grams couldn't be there, because Mary couldn't be there. So he was annoyed that the guys who'd done all the marketing had been wronged, basically, because they had marketed it for 7 grams and 7 grams didn't turn up for the most part, even though I am basically a legend in the 7 grams world, because 7 grams and me have been connected with 8 years, so really another company. But 4 hours of a rush at Kauffie Festival, 4 hours of coffee. Later, this is second-hand talk, because it came from Mr. Mark Stowe, otherwise known as Mark the Window Cleaner. He was still a bit annoyed, Mr. Fellows. He was a bit annoyed at us still because of the whole palaver. He went up to Mark, like, just after the first rush had ended. When I mean first rush, it was 4 hours. And Mark went, "You alright?" No, Dan went up to Mark and went, "You alright?" And Mark said, "Yeah, it's been a tiny bit busy." And Dad said, "Yeah, for 4 hours." And he was like, okay, he started to get a bit happier. And then Dan came to me about, what was it? I think it was like 1, 2 o'clock. And he was like, "Can I try this coffee that seems to be so busy?" I gave Dan Fellows an espresso, a single espresso. Or was it a double? Was it either a double or a single? It was an espresso. Dan Fellows, 2-time World Coffee and Good Spirits champion, said the following quotes: "That's delicious. World champion approved, ladies and gentlemen." And then he followed up by saying, "That's banging." World champion approved. The coffee company is going somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, we did have a crack team with Tom, Laura, Mark and Mandy and my lovely friend Lucrezia from 7 grams. We smashed it. We smashed it, of course we did. We had a team of normal people, plucky guys, normal people, up against big £1 million companies, and we took them to the sword. So we've got to give ourselves a virtual pat on the back. So not only did the best roaster apparently in the Netherlands, A Matter of Concrete, or whatever it is, what is it? Yep, A Matter of Concrete say that is delicious, because he tried it shortly afterwards after Dan Fellows went to him and said, "That was delicious." One of the best roasters in the Netherlands said, "That's delicious." World champion approved. It's all falling into place. As we welcome Mr. Phil Letisson to the chat. Hello, Mr. Phil. Hopefully you are well, and hopefully we catch you later. Yes, I am better. I'm doing better. So the coffee company is officially world champion approved. All the guys at the Slayer stand love the coffee as well. And speaking of... Where is it? So that's what we're going to start with. Even though I've had one today. No, this one I forgot it. Where did I put that? That's there. Excellent comments from Dan. Onwards and upwards for the coffee company. Congrats. It's brilliant because it's brilliant because that's validation right there. Yeah, it's validation because as much as I like to shout about my own ability in making coffee and tasting coffee, we're all biased towards our own stuff. We always think our food tastes the best. We always think, this tastes the best. But when you have someone that is a legend, two people who are considered legends in the industry, say that was lovely and that is banging and how sweet it was, that brings a lot of joy. I wanted to go into the corner and just give a massive yeah. Look at that, I wanted to celebrate a goal and do a knee slide. Onwards and upwards for the coffee company. Yep. Jason Bell saying, hello all Ben. Seems like the Coffee Fest was a fantastic success. Yes it was. And hopefully half the people I gave leaflets to come back. Hopefully you come through my door in Woodford and hopefully we become friends with everyone. Because that's what we plan for. But the most important thing is hopefully maybe we're invited back next year. I'd love to go back next year. I want to go there every year. Afternoon Ben, glad everything went well. Congrats. Hopefully you are well, Mr. Graham. Lovely to see you, sir. Everyone give a big up to Graham. Yes, everything went well. Everything went well. And if you haven't already given a big up to Mr. Phil Lattis, give Mr. Phil Lattis a big up as well, because we like Phil Lattis in here. It's like scoring a hat-trick. It was like scoring a hat-trick. It was just like, it was brilliant. It's validation of the highest authority. Unfortunately, my father couldn't go yesterday, because of course he went to watch Tottenham. Priorities, eh? Priorities. He went and watched Tottenham batter Newcastle. Fair enough. I thought he would have gone to watch Newcastle get battered by Tottenham, but... I miss you on TGU with Dermot and Cooper Field. This is some of the great fun. Yeah, it was fun, but we're all we're doing our own thing at the moment, so it's great. There's always room for it in the future, maybe. So yeah, should we have a coffee? We're going to have some of the Coffee Festival special, I think. Let's go. So good. Right, smell mint. Yeah, that's much mintier. And that's much more tropical. This was roasted on the 22nd. Basically the same day as well. Wait, one belt as I am slacking, yep. Right. scale on. Tea for me, good stuff, Welshie, good stuff. Where's that leak coming from? That's come out of nowhere. Well, that's a worry. Where's that water come from? It's drying up. No, it's not. Hopefully not pull up, shall we? It's come from nowhere, basically. Might have to close the skylight. Interesting. Very well, Ben. After the crushing victory yesterday, top four, here we come. Absolutely, Mr. Graham. Absolutely. Here we come. Good stuff, isn't it? About bleeding time. Right. Close that skylight and then let's see if it stops the leak. I'll say I would climb up there. Yeah, probably. I can look in the drainage. It's just a bit weird that's happened all of a sudden. So just to give a bit, oh, look how creamy that is. Oh, as he spills it everywhere. That's fine. Hello, you right?
Yeah, how are you?
Just about alive.
Oh, yeah, same. Looking like that. I've got a bit of a cold, not
Yeah.
really. Can I grab 3 flat ones?
Of course, take away.
Yeah. Do you want me to shut the door?
No, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah. I think this and chicken soup is no contest. I think chicken soup has got to be.
Yeah.
You might have to make a trip to the boucherie.
Yeah. I think it's awful.
Yeah. Be careful with those, just in case. I'll close the door, no worries.
Sure.
Cheers, have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you. Oh no, that's not connecting. It's the sunroof. It's only it's stopped now, but it's just like I think it's been quite rainy today. I need to close the. I just need to have a look up there. I'll have a look up there later. For some reason the EPOP cam's not working. Where's a plumber when you need one? Yeah, it's a real problem. You never know. Look at that. Soon there will be a queue to get into your shop. Luckily, I am fast. I'm one of the fastest gun in the East. Fastest gun in the East. Haha, it's connected. Here we go. There we go. Well, yeah. Great win yesterday, yeah. I haven't seen Truth sets free. I'll give you a message after the show, Catman, and I'll explain a bit of it. No, yeah. Hopefully it's just taking a bit of a break. I'll give you a shout. Just cut out. No, it cut out because I went to do my. I can't use the Zettel and use the EPOP cam at the same time. Once I have to go off the EPOP cam and go onto the app to take payments. That's why it cut off. It's fine. It's back. That's all that matters. Man, that's tasty. Man, am I sure I made that? That's delicious. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'll send you a message. I'll DM you. Tuned in late, didn't know what you'll be on. I rewound and heard what you said under the weather last week, but managed to make the coffee festival. Nice to see you back. You were missed. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for coming by the stream. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hopefully you're having a good day today. So yeah. So yeah, we've it was quite nice to have a bit of a break, even though I was actually ill, so it wasn't really a break because I was too busy drinking 3 pots of tea a day to flush my body out. Just flushing and flushing and flushing, just all the tea. Like 5 bottles of water and 3 pots of tea, just drinking and drinking and drinking. It's great stuff. There's so much tropical flavour. Man. I did good with that one. I damn did good. So we're going to try this one in a minute. A Matter of Concrete, which is a very famous roaster in the Netherlands who we shared a stand with. Guy's name is Rob, I can never remember his surname. Managed to hand out all the leaflets. Was it 1,000? But I've still got quite a lot of them, which is fine. Didn't matter, but it was quality, not quantity, the people we were handing out leaflets to. So it worked out in the end. I've still got plenty of leaflets if I want to give some more leaflets out. So that's fine. We had 1,000. We've still got a few hundred of them. Was the event well attended? Yes, there were thousands of people. There were so many people. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. It was a great event. It was a very, very good event. Lots of great people there. Could have gone a bit pear-shaped had the waters not worked, but the water came on immediately. It's a shame the water didn't come on at 9 o'clock instead of 10 o'clock when the event was starting so we could dial in our coffee, but hey ho. Hey ho, we got there. The day is over. It's a big event, London Coffee Festival. It's a very big event. It's crazy really how much it's grown. There are even people that are not in the coffee sector, like Hello Freshes and all sorts of stuff like that. Beer companies now are there. It's everyone. Water filtration companies like BWT, which they should be there because everyone uses BWT for their water filtration. There's a lot of people. A lot of great people. Oh, a mish from a Welsh gal. What is the biscuit today? I don't think I've got one. No, I don't. I've got a load of old bit. It's just once. The coffee festival in London is once a year. Then we have Manchester and we have Glasgow. And I think there's one in Brighton as well. Brighton one is much smaller than the London one. It's much more for the local Brighton scene rather than from international companies like La Marzocco and Slayer and Rancilio and Shimberley and Oatly, and it's a much more localised event. So if I turned up at the Brighton Coffee Festival, let's say, I don't think I would be well received, especially because I would be a foreign enemy coming into Brighton shores. But yeah. Apparently, according to... Let's have a look. According to YouTube... Well, now I'm going to have to go to my own channel. Okay. Apparently, we are 2 away from 100 subscribers on the coffee company. No, we are 1 subscriber away. We are 1 away from 100 subscribers. How can we find that extra person who is willing to be a guinea pig? We are at 99 subscribers and counting. 1 away. 1 away. Nefa was very worried about you, Ben. She's the mum of the stream. She's dancing today, but she'll watch the risk replay later and be on tomorrow around. Good stuff. We'll see you then. Yeah. We survived. That's all that matters. We're just going to have a blissful Welshie. I like these blissfuls. They're delicious. Blissfuls are good. Mmm. 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 Bobby K is in the house. Good morning to Bobby K, all the way in lovely Canada as well. One of the second members of our Canadian contingent in the coffee company. Lovely to see you in here, Bobby K. It's always brilliant to see you. Hopefully you're having a great day, sir. And we're going to follow up with Welsh Girl saying the push is on for 100. We need one more person to subscribe. If not on the stream, Neef will get you one this evening. Good stuff. 1 more away from 100 subscribers for a non-football channel in the Tottenham community. That's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. We will say though, this Friday, we are trialling a football show on the coffee company. We're going to trial a football show. We're going to do Football Fridays. We're going to talk about the games that are happening at the weekend. We might get a couple of newspapers. We are going to do a short football show on a Friday, 1 show per week on footy. It's going to basically be the same as this, except we're going to talk football for the entire hour and a half. So Football Fridays is going to be a thing. Double F, as in coffee. Football Fridays, double F. I think that's pretty good actually. Coffee with double F. Football Fridays, double F. It's meant to be. So we're going to do Football Fridays. Little K just hit 100 subscribers. Let's go. 100. Let's go. Hype in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. 100. Subscribe, 100 coffee beans in the hopper. 100 in the hopper. So thank you to everyone for subscribing to the stream. 100. And it's only going to get more. Big up to 100 from Phil Lattis. Absolutely. 100 subscribers in the coffee beans. An applause to everyone who subscribed. We're getting there. We're getting there. Big up to Little K. And on that note, we're going to try this coffee from the Netherlands. Let's go. Right. Let's go, 100 subscribers. Free coffee. No, we're not doing that, Bobby K. Otherwise, I will be bankrupt. No advertisements. Right, let's try it. 100 subscribers into the coffee beans. Let's try Mr. Rob from A Matter of Concrete's coffee. Two-hour team meeting, so catch up later. Let's go. Paro is in the house. 100 and counting. Congratulations to Benton Kerr. Yeah, Paro. Big up Paro. Everyone big up Paro. Everyone welcome Paro to the coffee beans. Let's try this coffee out. So, #100 milestone. So, we're trying this coffee now from A Matter of Concrete, a roastery in Rotterdam, in the Netherlands. UNESCO World Heritage Site coffee roastery. Really nice guy as well. Never hurts to try, yeah. But I will definitely be seeing you here, Mr. Bobby K. I will be seeing you here when you come to London. So, according to Rob, The recipe he likes is 18 grams in and 34 out in the cup. So we are actually going to do this manually, which is awesome. Oh, big up, Bobby. Since no free cut, how about 100 subscribers? We don't do dances in here. It's the South Park thing. This is what we're doing. 100 subscriber tasty coffee. So, I'm going to do this manually. Really, I should be using a naked portafilter, but oh well. So. Didn't channel it properly, oh well. Have to do it again, but no, it should be alright actually. Nah, that's too long. I'm gonna try it first. We don't do dances in here. Absolutely not. Always see my in-laws and family. Absolutely. Right, just try this coffee. It's probably going to be slightly over-extracted. Good nose. It's a bit too grapefruity for my palate. It is winey. It's got like it's got like a little sparkle on the end of it. Only one person in this shop's history has a coffee named after them. A free coffee to anyone that can guess who's got their own coffee named after them. I bet no one can guess it. Who has got their own coffee named after them? That is... You ever get that sparkliness on the end of like a white wine? That's what it tastes like. It's really floral. That's delicious. That's really good. That's really, really good. They've done a good job there. Arthur, no. No, it's not Mark. I'm giving you all 2 minutes. Get your answers in. That's really delicious. Great mouthfeel afterwards. Great mouthfeel. If you're in the Netherlands, try this coffee. Is it the White Falcon? No, but there will be a coffee called the White Falcon. Eventually, if I'm allowed to call it that, because I reckon they would copyright me. Player or real person? It is a real person. If I give it away, if I do the thing that will do it, you will all guess it instantly. Giving you another minute. It is a real person. It's not a footballer. It's someone connected to me. And you all know who he is. If I do the thing, you will know instantly. I'm giving you one more minute. That's really good mouthfeel. It wouldn't be good with milk though. Absolutely not. I could give it a go with milk. Great in a long black. No, it's not Kim. I think someone's got it. Carterman has got it. Carterman has got it. So when Carterman next comes through the coffee company, which might be sometime, of course, if you get a coffee with Levy Out written on it, it is called the Daegu. And as always, so Carterman has got it. I think he got it after. We'll give it to him because he did get it. He did get it. So if you get a coffee with the words L-O written on it, it is called the Daegu. It's not Danny. You've all missed it now. I've given you the bloody answer. He spelt Brian wrong. Oh, that would be harsh, Bobby. That would be really harsh to take that away because he spelt the name wrong. But yeah. Of course it has to be Mr. Brian Daigle because he's the first person from the Tottenham YouTube community along with Dude to come by to the coffee company. Love a quiz. Good stuff. You'll get one, Bobby. You're certainly going to get one. Looking forward to seeing you when you come by here. It's going to be legendary. Hopefully you come over with Brian as well, and hopefully the other Brian. I want to see all the Brians here. I want to see all the Tottenham on tour guys here. Get them all over. You have to give it to him. He spelt Daigle right. He called it the Daigle. And it's called, yeah, it's the Daigle. I wonder what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. If it's going to rain tomorrow, I'm going to close the skylight. Weather in Paris? I don't live in Paris. Weather tomorrow, 15 degrees centigrade. Grey sky, so I don't think I need to close the skylight. Okay, cool. I might do it anyway. So that was superb, BTW. Very different from the way I roast coffee. Spicier, definitely spicier. Road trip, yep, bring them all. Bring Catman Jess over with you. The Canadian contingent. Cody Mack, yep. Get them all over here. Both Brian's, Cody Mack, several others, yep. It'd be great. Both Brian's, Mr. Mac, Catman Jess, Scott M. Get Scott M over here as well. Big up Scott M. We want to see him here as well. Get all the Canadian chaps. Mr. Brian Ireland. And we believe that Bobby K would win the maple syrup chugging challenge. Who can drink the most Canadian maple syrup in one sitting? Bobby K is definitely that man, isn't he? That man eats pancakes, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Plenty of home fries. That man puts a lumberjack breakfast down like no tomorrow. Yep, you've got to come as well, Welshie. You can be Canadian for the day. Put that in the chat. Who do you think would win in a Canadian maple syrup chugging challenge? Would it be Brian Daigle, Brian Ireland, Cody Mack, Bobby K, Brian Ireland, Scott M, or any of the other? Who would win the Canadian challenge, I would call it? Because I reckon Bobby K would be the man for that. Lumberjack breakfast. Oh, accidentally pressed 0. Whoa. Is it? Little K, brother. Even Big K. They can both drink it straight. That's what I want to see. That's a real Canadian right there. My money is on Bobby K. Start it up. Get them all together. Dang. Dang. If the 15-year-old can do it. I reckon Brian Ireland can tank a few lumberjack breakfasts quite easily. I want to get this done. Next time Tottenham on tour are doing a pop-up and I can jump on, I am sending this challenge. Don't you worry, guys. This will be done. It's one of the reasons I want to go back to the States is just to have a diner breakfast, a real diner breakfast. I love a diner breakfast. Except for the coffee. The coffee's awful. I saw a photo of David Harrison whilst they were over here. I think they had been to the We Are Tottenham, but I recognised the train station in my local. Very surreal, like. Yeah. It's good stuff, that. It's good stuff. Clip this and send it to Tottenham on tour. Right, get ready to clip. I don't know if you can clip on this channel. We need to do it like a promo. We need to cut myself a little promo. We haven't even talked about WrestleMania yet. That's how weird the stream. We haven't talked about the man, the myth, the legend that Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestled an actual match, and he was awesome. I've watched it 4 times now. Stone Cold Steve Austin being Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was awesome. It was like being 5 again. Just watching Stone Cold opening up a can of whoop ass and stomping a mutt hole and then drinking 1,000,000 beers. It was brilliant. It was one of the best things I've ever seen. If you're ever in Buffalo, go to a place called Danny's. It's a house converted to a breakfast place. 4 separate rooms of food. Crazy how much you can eat. I do want to go to Buffalo because I've got a friend that lives in Rochester. So I'd like to go there. You can clip it when you end the stream. I can't be asked to do that. I can't be asked to do that. I'm lazy, Bobby K. I stayed up too late watching WrestleMania last night. I didn't watch last night. I've seen the results. I was too tired to watch it. I didn't watch it, but I watched it after the fact. I knew basically what was going to happen. I loved seeing Cody Rhodes back as well. Cody Rhodes was awesome. I love Cody Rhodes. He's brilliant. Stone Cold was awesome. My God, was that fun. It was just brilliant. Oh.
You're only a touch away.
No, I'm not. I need to actually pay for a bloody YouTube subscription at this rate, so I don't have ads anymore. There we go. It's near a railway since where Buffalo Bills football team. American football, yeah. Speaking of which, my mate supports the Buffalo Bills, and he basically is a wind-up merchant skid, otherwise known as Dave Lindbergh in my chat. He always takes the piss out of me because I support Tottenham. What? Because he's a Buffalo Bills fan. So I gave him that. I said as like a flip, the Buffalo Bills are the Tottenham of the NFL, And he got so mad. It was brilliant. That really hurt. Hand egg. Yes, hand egg. Hand egg. Hand egg. So yeah, definitely want to go to Buffalo because I want to try some real buffalo wings as well. I want to go to Buffalo and eat a crap ton of buffalo wings, an entire bucket of them. I want to do it. That just sounds like awesome. The Bills fan, I'm a Bills fan as well, but they've never won anything. We lost 4 championship games in a row. Which is why Bills, according to my friend that supports the Dallas Cowboys, stands for, boy, I love losing Super Bowls. Which is really funny. That's what Bills stands for. Boy, I love losing Super Bowls. They lost 4 years in a row to the Cowboys, wasn't it? I made a joke that Tottenham, when they form their own NFL team, because that's going to happen very, very soon, apparently, Tottenham will win a Super Bowl before the Buffalo Bills. And here's a question, Bobby K. If Tottenham Hotspur Football Club form their own NFL team, will you still support the NFL team you already support, or will you start supporting Tottenham? Here is a question. I think a lot of Tottenham fans that support NFL teams will start supporting the Tottenham NFL team because they can. I'm certainly going to start supporting the Tottenham NFL team if they have one. No different teams. Huh? I think they lost... Oh, 4 different teams. Yeah, okay, lost to 4 different teams, but I don't remember, yeah. Will you start supporting the Tottenham NFL team if they form a Tottenham NFL team? Don't go to Buffalo, meant they get snow like you wouldn't. Yeah, they do. Stick with the Bills. I don't change team. I'm a sucker for punishment. It's a lot easier for me because I don't have a team. For a moment, I quite like the Minnesota Vikings because I like How I Met Your Mother. So that's where I got the Minnesota Vikings from, and I really like the colours purple and gold. I think that's an awesome colour, but I've not actually got a team. So if Tottenham form a team, that's my team. Tottenham NFL team would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? If Tottenham gets an NFL team, they'd be my second team. I'll stick with my local team, Indianapolis Colts. Good stuff. It's interesting, that, isn't it? Because that's a whole new thing. Tottenham having an NFL team. I wonder how many Spurs fans will go to NFL games, or oh no, Tottenham fans would go to the games. I think I'd like if it became a thing and Tottenham started I would want them to change my season ticket to not only a football season ticket but an NFL season ticket. I don't know how much it would cost me, but I'd happily go, especially if I can have my seat as well. Yeah, unfortunately, if you want to actually support a winning team, then look at the Cowboys, Packers, Chiefs even now. Good thing about American football is anyone can win. Except for the Bills, obviously. I'm sorry, that's awful. If Tottenham had an NFL team, I think that would be brutal. I don't think American football players could cope with British fans. I don't think they could cope. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, there's a bit of jostling and banter. It's nothing like a lot of people will jump on. Yeah, that's true, Welshie. Harsh, you're back to 90 mine. Uh oh. It was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted, chat. Oh well. See, the thing is, Bobby K, there's only one team for me. There is only one team I can support. And that's it. Like, even other sports, I cannot support another team. Like, when England lost the Euro final, which I went to, I was over it by the end of the day. If Tottenham lose the final, the Champions League final, like after the Champions League final, I was a miserable human being for a solid 3 weeks after that. I was miserable. I was a horrible person. It's a good thing I wasn't doing these back then. They were, yeah, American Bills 75,000, yeah, plus gets rowdy. Bigger stadiums, there's no songs, yeah, just screaming. It's the problem. I'm so I don't know. It's just, I can't even really, yeah. That is just it. When England lost the final of the Euros, I was done by the end of the day. I was like, all right then, back to normal. It's not like it doesn't mean anything, because I always love watching England play. Maybe it's because of my ancestry, maybe not, because I don't actually have a drop of English blood in my body. It's a lot easier to get over with. But when you have such an affinity with your team and your local area and the people you support the club with, it's a lot different. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, if Tottenham lose if Tottenham lose a game, I'm a horrible person for a solid 3 days. Oh, awesome. I don't know if anyone else feels like that. I mean, most of you guys are probably better connected to your country than I am. Probably. Maybe it's just a modern thing of club before country, which is weird, really. When I talk to a lot of my older friends, they're all country before club. They love their clubs and they support their clubs a lot. But England is everything to them. England means more to them than their club football. They feel like the opposite of me. When England lose, they're a moping mess. Who who knows? Who knows? I know a lot of people do think like me though, which is very interesting. More people are starting to think like me. Sort of a lack of affinity to their country. And much more locally based. Which in a way is a good thing, because you've got to be proud of your local area and your local community. Since you met... Why are you upset when Spurs lose? Oh, I don't know really. It is a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, please Palace with the win. Yes, please Palace with the win. It is local community, isn't it? It's just, when you've got an affinity to your local area, you always want your local area. And when you're, it's sort of when you're raised really, because I was raised by, well not raised, but I've been raised by someone that was there, Tottenham during the glory days, being in the 60s and the 60s and the 80s. So although I'm a young'un and I've seen Tottenham win one trophy in my life, because I wasn't old enough really to go to the final in '98, which is a massive shame. I always grew up watching cup finals on VHS of I always watched, like, Tottenham versus Nottingham Forest was a very popular thing. Watching cup finals was always a thing. Club football is so much more entertaining and international. It is, isn't it? It's because they play together more, so they have more team cohesion. The only time club football was more exciting was when Spain were at their best, when it was just two lots of teams, half Barcelona, half Real Madrid. That was when Spain were very entertaining to watch, because they were just so awesome. Used to ruin my day, and now I seem to be over it because it's become the norm. Yeah, not for very much longer though. If this manager stays at the club, we're in the big time. This manager is the business. And I'm delighted that we've got this manager. I can take it or leave it. I actually didn't watch any England games during the last international. Yeah. So again, they were pointless games. I hate I've always, because of the pandemic mostly, I hate pointless football games. Because you have to travel. Like, Romero having to travel all the way to Argentina when he's injured. And he might possibly get ill, or he might do something, he might fall over, the plane might go down, you never know. I hate them travelling for pointless games. What's the point? That's probably the reason why I don't have a thing for international football. There are too many games that are pointless. Every single game in the Premier League has a meaning to it. Except when it's Burnley versus West Brom, obviously. 0-0 slugfest. First World Cup I watched was 1982, showing my age there. I mean, good year. The World Cup doesn't... the first World Cup I remember was 2002. because I was born in 95, and we had Italian, so if the World Cup, Italian 94, 98. Again, that's too young. The first World Cup I remember was 2002 in Korea. Korea and Japan. How is that possible if you're only 28? I have a soft spot. It's because we all love Sean Dyche, isn't it? Sean Dyche is great. 2002 World Cup was a magical, apart from England losing, of course. That was a magical World Cup because that was still when I was in private school. A year later, I left to go to a Jewish school, which was probably a brilliant. It was a terrible and a brilliant decision at the same time because I got more affinity for my local community by being in a Jewish school. I was at Daglin in Buckhurst Hill at that point. And they would, like, during the world, school didn't exist. Every single game we watched every single game. And that was brilliant. It was magic watching every game at school. Oh, obviously that was the year that Ronaldinho was sparkling. That was a brilliant World Cup, the 2002 World Cup. It was absolutely brilliant. But I do think, and I want to make sure it happens, the World Cup in Canada, US and Mexico will be possibly the best World Cup ever. Quote, you can quote me on it, I think that's going to be the best World Cup of all time. It'll be the first major World Cup without Messi and Ronaldo. There'll be a whole heap of new stars to play football. That World Cup, the North American World Cup in 26, will be special. That will be, I think, the best World Cup there is. And I'm really looking forward to that. That is the first World Cup I'm going to actually go to, I think. Because I can't go to Qatar for obvious reasons. I might not even watch this World Cup. I might even boycott it. I still don't know if I'm going to boycott it yet. I probably will, to be honest. Because I hate football during World Cup in the middle of the year. It's stupid. But that North American World Cup is going to be incredible. It's going to be absolutely incredible. In the words of Mr. Brian Daigle, because that's what he said. Absolutely incredible. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that World Cup in 2026. Hopefully we're all still friends and we all go together. That sounds really stupid, but it's 4 years is a long time. That's a long time in the YouTube space. So yeah, we'll have to see. I'm looking forward to it. I know Bobby Kay's going to agree with me. The World Cup in Canada is going to be the best one. I think that's just going to be magical. There's no country that deserves that World Cup more than Canada. It'll be brilliant for Canada. Of course, I'd love to see a British and Irish World Cup, because I think that would be absolutely brilliant. I think we could really put on a show. So yeah, looking forward to it. So we are actually going to end the stream here, guys. Thank you so much for... Start saying we will be definitely... Yep. So thank you so much to Ellie, to Catman Jess, to Welshie, to Carterman, to Jason Bell, to Phil Latisse, to Graham, to Anthony Gray, to Bobby Kay. Have we missing to Paro? Paro came here for the first time, which is brilliant. I said Jason Bell. Did I miss anyone else? Did I miss anyone? I don't think I missed anyone. Thank you all so much for coming by the stream today. Thank you so much for joining. It was really lovely to see you back in the stream. We will be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock. It's going to be an absolutely wonderful stream again. We'll probably just chill out again. I've still got to do some more cleaning. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining. We will see you tomorrow. If you smell what the cough is brewing. Bang.